I'm Amelie. Welcome once again to my channel. Today I'm going to be watching episode 32 of Guardian. And first of all, let me tell you, there is a huge storm brewing here in Buenos Aires. And I normally try not to record when there is storms because my house is absolutely crazy when that happens. The noise of the rain, you can listen to it as if you were outside recording. And also my cats go crazy, my dogs go crazy, there's thunder, it's a whole mess. So I usually prefer not to record during storms. So, hopefully we'll, be able to finish this before it starts and be able to avoid it. But just in case we don't, if we start hearing noises or if I start shouting for my cats to shut up, that's what's happening. The storm is happening. And I am making an effort. I'm actually recording this a lot earlier than I usually record these things. It's 10:30 at night and I haven't even eaten yet. I arrived from work like 15 minutes ago. So I am making an effort. I usually record this at 1 when I finish doing everything. Like I finished eating, cooking, cleaning my kitchen and all of that. But today I decided, no, let's record this because there was already some drops of rain falling when I came. So let's do this quickly before everything goes to hell. So here we are. Let's go to Guardian. So in the last episode, we had an episode dedicated, I would say, to the relationship between Shu Hong and Xiao Shunlan. And it was an episode where they resolved this tension that was there, especially from her part, but also from his, because obviously I feel like Xiao Shunlan had been avoiding maybe being more direct to her, saying, I'm just not interested in you. And obviously she hasn't been direct either. It's not like she has said, I like you and that's it. Or had she? Didn't she have said at some point? Oh God, I have to rewatch this show from the beginning at some point because I've forgotten a lot. Anyway, I'm glad that issue is resolved and now they can just, be friends and be in a team together and, there is not this weird tension going on between them. But something that I really appreciate about the episode, especially considering, censorship and all of that, the fact that it was pretty clear that there was the show created a parallel between Shu Hong's relationship, which is clearly romantic, or at least the relationship that she wants to have with Xiao Shunlan, with the relationship that, Shunlan has with Shen Wei. She actually, Shu Hong considers Shen Wei as a rival for Xiao Shunlan's attention. And I feel like they got away with it by being very smart in the way that, things were portrayed in terms of Shu Hong's relationship. So I think that's how they got away with it, but it was a nice touch. It was something nice to see. I don't know. Anyway, that happened. There was a whole dream thing, like how it developed is that Shu Hong was trapped into this dream where she was actually with Xiao Shunlan or something like that, and she didn't want to leave it. But this is something that was triggered by Crow Lady, whose name I'm clearly never, it's episode 32, I'm never going to remember at this stage. But she did that because, what is the name of this guy? The Cloud Guy. What is the name of Cloud Guy? Jaesun. Jaesun wanted to happen like that. I think he was looking for a way to get into the, the SID to steal the... Oh God, what are they called? Those things that are so important in this show. Those old things like the sundial and the pen and the other thing. Are they 3 or are they 2? Wait a minute. Why do I feel, honest to God, one would think I am recording earlier. What's your excuse for your brain not working? Well, hunger, because I haven't eaten since lunch. Like, I've just had a brownie, but that definitely wasn't enough. Although it was a pretty good brownie, if I do say so myself, because I do make great brownies. That's not the point. The point is, I've been forgetting. One of the things that I want to do, especially nowadays that classes are about to finish, so I'm going to have a little bit more time, I'm going to try to rewatch the show from the beginning, because there is a lot of things that I've forgotten about this show, and I feel like they're starting to they're starting to come out. I'm starting to notice, like, what the hell happened in this show? So maybe before the next episode, I'm going to try to maybe not rewatch, maybe not sit down and watch the whole episode, but maybe a quick checkup of every episode to see, just to remind myself what happened anyway. So with the hellos, those are it. Oh, why? I had a teacher. She was a teacher for interpretation, which is a subject that I hated because I do not like interpreting. This is one of the things. I feel like a lot of translators, I love it or hate it. I hate it. And I was fine doing it. Like, I was not bad at it. I just hated it. Anyway, my teacher for interpretation said that the best thing you can do when you don't remember something is think of something else. Like, stop trying to remember and just think about something different. And that's the moment where you're going to remember. And I think maybe that's the key behind, well, now that I think about it, I don't know if they do these in other countries, but maybe they do. I think maybe they do it in other countries. When you can't find something, supposedly you have to turn a glass over, like a glass of water, like an empty glass, right? Like a water glass. You have to turn it over so it's the other way around, and then the thing is going to appear. Once they told me that it was because supposedly they're like elves stealing things, so that way you trap them. I don't know how. I'm starting to suspect that people are going to think I sound absolutely mental, but it is something that people tell you to do. Like, you can find something, or you have to, do the glass thing. You have to turn the glass around. And I feel it works because once you turn the glass around, you doing something else. Like, now it's going to appear eventually, so I'm going to stop looking. And then you stop looking, and that's where you remember what it was and you find it. So I think maybe that's the key to that. When you don't remember something, you have to start thinking about something else. Anyway, the halos. That is that is what it's in the SID, what Shesun wants, and he's doing this plan that, to try to get it. Now, Old Chu, who was there in the SID headquarters, he was there kind of looking after Xiao Lan and Juhon because they were sleeping, and then he gives something to little Guo to take so he would enter the dream as well. And I think he put apparently he put a puppet. This one I didn't notice. Somebody told me later in the comments. He put a puppet in the pocket of Xiao Lan's, so when something happened in the dream, the puppet would activate and protect it. I'm not sure. To be honest, I don't remember, and I don't know if he did it in Xiao Lan's pocket or in little Guo's pocket. Now I don't remember the comment either. That's just my problem. Just my memories going in my old age, apparently. My old age of early 30s. Anyway, Xiao Lan got mad because apparently this is something that could have put Shuhon in danger, the fact that this puppet activated inside the dream. And I think that's how the episode ended. There was also Shen Wei happening in Bakian Dixin. He's trapped in the pillar. Chesun is a cloud and all of that. But there wasn't a lot of action going on that front. So I'm hoping we'll get a little bit more of that today. Anyway, let's go to the episode. Let me just stop talking about this and go to episode 32, which is what everybody wants to actually do instead of hearing me rambling. So episode 32, right?